Hey guys, I was at my local home improvement store, saw they were all sold out of the N95 and also P95 face masks. They did have the professional ones. I think this is because of the coronavirus scare. And so they were all sold out of the disposable ones, but they have these professional ones on sale for like $25 to about $40 for these half masks. These are high performance 3M respirators. They also sell these online. I'll leave a few links below. The good thing is that they actually have replacement parts for these, which is cool, and they're also reusable. So I figured I'd do a quickie comparison with a 3M Performance professional mask for like heavy duty work, as well as my P95 disposable mask with a face seal. So I do love my disposable ones. They're good for if you're doing really dirty work where you want to just throw away the mask at the end of the project after a few days. These are great for that, and they are soft, and they basically fit on your face, and they're super lightweight, so they're disposable. That's the whole point. And they keep their cool, and they are N90, P95 and also N95 filters. Actually, these are both P95 filters, one with a face seal that you can see for that dark rubber seal with it. Now, this is a 3M Performance one. I just bought this for 40 bucks on Home Depot, but you can also get this online, like I said. This one is pretty much the best in terms of a half mask because it has organic vapors and AG, and also it's a P100 filtering, which basically filters out like 99.97% or something. So here are the details of it in case you want to see it. I will do a quick unboxing of this and basically quickly do a quick setup on this. If you're interested in the UPC code, there it is. But the thing to look for when you're buying one of these is to check the use before date that's printed on the back on these little tabs. It's basically 5 years after it's manufactured, and I'm going to take this apart and see if the actual filters are basically labeled, made this year or something like that. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Nothing really stops this from being opened. So when you buy these things, please make sure you check the bag and make sure it's not opened yet and stuff like that. I usually, after I buy it, I just check it. But I usually buy these new cartridges to replace it. I used to have another half face mask that did organic vapors and everything else, but it was actually a different brand that actually had what they call a RD40 canisters, which basically you basically roll in. It looks like one of those canisters, like those typical face masks in like in the movies you see. They basically screw in. I actually like those more because it seems like it's easier to screw in and screw off in case I need to clean it. This one, however, is a little different. As you can see from the instructions, it's a pretty long instructions on how to basically put the mask on and other attachments on it, and also how to fit it on your face. The instructions are very long. You could download it at 3m.com if you want to. But yeah, definitely look at the instructions for like safety regulations and also the detail of how to use this mask. But I'm just gonna do an overview of this. I love using these half masks because, especially for long projects like over a month, because I can just replace the filters and I could still reuse and wash the nose piece and everything else so that it stays clean. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a dirty mask that I've been using with those disposable ones. Because the disposable ones are just open paper. It's actually really hard to clean, and you basically just keep on using it until it gets too grody and you don't really want to use it anymore. But these are nice because you actually can wash the parts, and that's a good thing. As you can see, there's a gasket that basically for the air filter to go in. There's multiple gasket or valves so that it releases air in the front, and this is really soft plastic rubber, which is nice because it conforms to your face and nothing's gonna go around it if you have it done right. Much better than that of those paper ones. The paper ones could do it too, but it's not as flexible and doesn't exactly fit on over your nose and mouth as well as these guys, especially these straps that are elastic, as well as the back head, I guess this skull harness, I guess, or the head harness. But anyways, pretty awesome. This is my second one. I bought this one just for this video, but I do have an older one that I kind of retired this year. That's why I decided to buy a new one. That one I've used it for 15 years and it still works, but the parts are starting to break in terms of the valves, so I decided to just buy a new one. And for 39 bucks, worth it. Anyways, here's a comparison between the face seal. So for the disposal ones, it's a nice seal where it's basically rubberized, which is cool, and it does a pretty good job. You do have to mold that metal nose bridge over your nose and stuff and make sure it fits. This one is actually much more easier because it fits so well over your face. And basically just pull it against your the back of your head, and it basically you could test it and stuff. But again, look at the website for more, the 3M.com website for more how to install and stuff like that. We're going into unboxing this one, the organic vapor filters, just to take a quick look at it. As you can see, it's all, the packaging is not opened and stuff, and it's paper. So when they open this up, it opens like a little bag. This is a P100 filter. Normally, you wouldn't open these filters until you actually need to use it. So, but for this video, I'm just gonna go open it because I have a project coming up in about a week, anyways. So, pulling this out, because some of these filters they actually have other. Once you open the bag, it starts the countdown starts for using these things. This is not the case because this is the organic vapor one, but there are other ones that they have inside that they talk about, like the mercury ones and other ones. They actually, once you open the package, you have to start using them. At least that's what I read from that book. Anyways, on these filter canisters or these filter medium, it does have a, oh, there it is. October 2019 was the manufacture date. So you add, was it 5 years to this? So it's 2024, I'm sorry. And that's it. That's why they have that use by date in the front. But overall, you basically slide it in and twist clockwise to lock it in. Very, very simple. Very, very cool. I'm not going to go ahead and put this one on because I still need to store this because I'm not going to use this yet. But I figured I'd take it apart and let you see what's inside, just so that, in case you're interested, it's actually very simple to put on. I've seen other masks online, which is pretty interesting, that they actually could use these 3M filters or the RD40 canister filters, which I thought was pretty neat. They even have full face masks of it. I'm very tempted to buy one because it costs the same as this mask. It's like 40 bucks. I'm not sure if it comes with a filter though, but it's a full face mask and I thought it was pretty neat. Anyways, these filters, if you look closely on the instructions, it actually says, I think this is the 6000 series assembly, but at the same time, I think it says somewhere here that you only can use it for like 40 days after you open this thing. And also here's the fitting instructions and stuff and how to don the respirator. But negative pressure and testing, there's all this stuff, so please look at the 3M website to check for the seals and also making sure that this thing actually works and that there's no airflow on the sides escaping. So this is actually a very good mask, and I do love these when I'm doing my spray booth sprays as well as long renovations where I really do want to wash my the contact points in the mask part because it gets really grody. I just want to make sure I can wash it compared to these throwaway ones, which you throw away after like nearly I usually keep it for about a week, and then it gets way too grody for me to use. So I do like these because you can wash it. And also when I do my photochemical work, I usually wear this too. So it's, to me, I think it's safer to wear, especially when you're doing photochemicals. Anyways, like, subscribe if you want. I have a lot more videos on DIYs and other things. So if you're interested in this video, you like this video, or have some comments on videos, please put on the bottom below. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, guys. And, please subscribe to the Sterling W channel as well as the sterlingwong.com for more stuff. If you haven't seen it, there are other videos I made, like a comparison between the P95 and N95 and the regular face mask. I also did a lot of reviews about stuff I bought at Costco, like these lights, as well as Costco finds and special deals I see at Costco or other places that I see that I thought was a pretty awesome deal. And of course, DIYs on how to repair or replace stuff, whether it's bicycles around the house or oil filter changes for the car or, electric vehicles. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.